What is going on, guys? I hope all of you are doing great out there in the world. Today I wanted to show you my small Alien and Predator collection. These have, since I was a kid, have been my favorite movie monsters. And when I was a kid, there wasn't many options. I had the McFarlane ones like everyone else. And when I got back into collecting figures, obviously NECA kind of seems like the king right now. Or has been for a while. So cool. So the first one that I grabbed was this big chap. I think this might be one of the 40th anniversary one. I am not sure. I don't really remember. These guys are kind of hard to find. It's so funny. I actually got him on Macari. And shortly after, I got my favorite Xenomorph of all time. I know not this isn't everyone's favorite, but this is my favorite. I loved this design as a kid. I even loved the movie as a kid so much. This is the Alien 3 dog alien. I love this NECA figure. And the joints are so loose, it is crazy. I don't even know how it's standing like this right now. It's never been this nice. There we go, she's starting to move. It is so loose, but still, what an impressive creature. Absolutely love this one. This one's my favorite. And I know there's like an Ultimates one. I couldn't find that one. Every time I see it on Macari, it's so funny, it gets bought super fast. So it is kind of cool to know that so many people are into these NECA figures, and it's going to keep NECA making them, hopefully, for a very, very long time. I have the Alien Romulus Xenomorph on the way. I am so excited for that one. Oh my gosh. That rivals this as my favorite design. It really, I love the Romulus Xenomorph. I thought it looked really cool. Fantastic. I can't wait to get that one. Of course, you have to have a James Cameron Warrior. I chose the brown. I actually have another one in the box. So weird. I don't know why I got the second one. I really, one day I might make a hive scene with my giant NECA Queen. But this is usually how I keep them standing. Oh, something cool that I wanted to bring up is whenever I rewatch the movies and you see like the nest, rather, or even their design to like the chest, I brought this out. It's one of my Trilobite fossils. I like to call them Trilobites. This is my biggest one. I've had this for many, many, many years, to where I don't even remember where I got this from. Maybe the dinosaur store. But this has kind of been in my family since I was a kid. Kind of neat. You can see the compound eyes on this one. It's so cool. It's like a horseshoe crab, really. But how similar does... Oh my gosh, it looks really similar. It's almost like Giger. I was looking at some Trilobite fossils. Obviously, that's not Giger's design. Whoops. This one is. Still, you still see that rigid head in there. So cool. And I always thought like their nest and stuff like that, or inside of the derelict ship, looked very fossil-like to me. Kind of cool. Just thought I don't know if you guys thought the same. Please write in the comments if you think the same. It's kind of cool. But yeah, NECA is killing it. I love this thing. His joints are kind of loose too. His midsection's pretty loose. But he just kind of sits in this pose anyway. I'm not doing any stop motion videos. I wish. That would be fun. I don't think I have the patience for that. And there's some people on YouTube that do incredible jobs. One of the actual older figures that I had was a HIYA Queen. These spines would not go in, and I ended up just gluing them, and then I realized I glued them in backwards. so don't laugh at me. But yeah, great figure. I would get another one of these if I, you know, I would recommend it. They're not expensive, like $40. Sorry, I have it make it look like she's sleeping. There we go. I love the scale of this one. It's so cool. I'm sure you guys saw recently, maybe you didn't, I finally opened my NECA Queen alien. She's been in the box for a while. This is incredible. I can literally hear the noise she's making. That is so cool. Yeah, if you guys can still find this one, definitely recommend it. That's so funny. It lasted on Big Bad Toy Store for a little while. And then one day I checked and it was just gone. I was like, whoa. I didn't even see like the, you know, 3 left or anything like that. It just disappeared. And I actually have some Xenomorphs in boxes. I need to open this one. This is the Geiger prototype or concept. One of the concept ones. This is kind of like the more dark one. I know there's a more translucent one out there. That's honestly the one I was looking for. But yeah, so cool. I will open this one soon. I want to get it out. I'm getting another shelf from storage soon. I'm gonna get that out. Oh, before I show that last Xenomorph in the box, I will show off this little HIYAs. Little HIYA warrior, brown again. Brown was always my favorite color. I like that one over the blue. Thought that was kind of cool. But these details, I will say, kind of pale in comparison to their Alien 3. I don't know if this was like first generation and second generation, because this one is my favorite. Not just because it's my favorite design, maybe it is, but the detail in this one looks a lot better. It's crazy. It looks like a little baby version that I have, the little Bambi version, rather, child version of this one. I mean, they look great together. But yeah, I love this one. They also have one that's, you know, where it's standing up, but I prefer the all fours, the way it was supposed to be. So cool. And then the last Xenomorph. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to open this one. This is the, I've had this for a little while too, the Aliens Defiance Xenomorph, the Egg Morpher. This is so cool. I listened to, there's on YouTube, there's a, the comic book is on YouTube, and you can listen to it, and there's like illustrations and stuff like that. It's really good. I thought it was awesome. And I found this guy secondhand on Mercari. I was like, what is this? And then I listened to the comic, and I was like, oh, cool. That is so cool. This is what I was expecting our Xenomorph to turn into in Romulus. And then turn into a queen. Like, this looks like a Praetorian, no? Its feet, you cannot see. They look weird. I can't wait. I have to open this. It looks like Alien Covenant feet. It's so cool. That's definitely one of my favorites. I can't wait to get that one out of the box. Now on to the Predators. I only have one HIYA Predator, and I just got this one a couple days ago. These guys are super cheap. The Berserker Predator from Predators. This was one of my favorite movies. This came out when I was a junior in high school. I literally, oh no, I was a sophomore in high school, and I literally lost my mind. I thought that movie was incredible. My favorite now is Prey, but this was one of my favorite movies, honestly. Still is. I loved it. These guys are cool. It has the guy from Righteous Gemstones, spinal cord and skull. It's so cool. I need to take this Jungle Hunter out. That's from Predator 1. I do have this guy still in the box. I was looking for these guys nonstop, and then I came across one, and I just grabbed them. Kept him in the box. I need to take him out. Yeah. He's cool. And I also have, of course, the City Hunter from Predator 2. It's so cool. Absolutely love this figure. This reminded me so much of the McFarlane figure that I grew up with. It really hasn't strayed that far from that figure. These are so similar. But yeah, this movie, one of my favorites. Love it. Of course, the best part, in my opinion, of that movie is the end, when we get to see all of these other awesome guys. The Elder was so cool. Some people call him the Golden Angel, I guess. Love the pistol. Love what they did with that and Prey. I wonder how they're going to link that. I usually have him with his sword out in his hand, kind of like how he held it in the end of the movie. It's kind of hard to get him to hold it. But yeah. This guy's so cool. I got him secondhand too on Macari. So hard to find him. And then from a Predator movie that is not my favorite, I got this figure because this figure is, I think, incredible. This thing is like over a foot tall, if not a foot tall. It's huge. The only thing I don't like about him is his feet. I think the gun on the arm is a little silly. It doesn't make it any better, or, you know, easier, more advanced. I think the shoulder mount was the best idea. I do like his blade here. That's cool. I hope I don't hurt anyone's feelings. I actually walked out of the theater during this movie. And this one is called The Predator, I think it was. And it was so sad because I was so excited for it. It was, you know, made, or Shane Black, I think, directed. He's from the first movie. And I made it towards the end. I made about 3/4 of the way through, and I was like, I can't do this. It went against everything I ever loved about Predator movies. And if you feel different about that, I am so sorry. It was awful. But this figure's great. So, a little bit of a redemption there. And I missed, of course, the cool blue and red one, or whatever the other color is. I think that one is so cool too. It's crazy how much they put into this guy. Oops. Believe it or not, this thing, believe it or not, this thing does not want to stand, right? But what I was going to say is, believe it or not, this thing has fell many, many times from a few different heights. And this thing is like shot across the room, the blade, and it's fine. I have been getting really lucky. This thing too. So, that's incredibly lucky. But I do love this figure. I would like to pretend that movie does not exist. This is kind of what I wish like Berserker's face would have looked like, maybe. I love the movie Predators, like I said, but that face at the end bothered me. I'm a very tough critic when it comes to monsters. Which leaves me to my favorite. Turns out to be my Grail. Now this is a custom feral predator from the movie Prey. This is my favorite figure in my entire collection. And he stands about 14 inches tall. And he is, I guess, some kind of resin. He was 3D printed from a really, really talented guy on Etsy. I put a link, I think, on the original video that I put about him. This guy is incredible. Bring it over to him so you can see. Look at the detail in that shield. It's absolutely incredible. That bone mask is incredible. Hair, there could be a little bit more detail on there, right? I'm sure that's something that can be achieved now. And take off his small crossbow, little dart gun. Kind of weird how it just hooks in right there. It's pretty smart. He's got his little backpack here. Wolf skull, combi stick. The detail is amazing. The base is really cool. It is like the charred. This is like when he got the bear trap on his leg and he got netted. And he like put his blades through the guy's head. That's so cool. It's got like the Predator writing right there. I don't subscribe to the Oucha stuff because I don't think it's a fan's places to make that stuff. I think, you know, I did hear Dan Trentberg say it before, so I was like, oh, whoa, he's subscribing to it. I personally, I don't like it. I never did. I'm sorry. But I absolutely love this movie. I love this figure. Yeah, this is definitely my Grail out of my entire collection. But yeah, that is my small Alien and Predator collection. The only one that I have that's coming right now would be the NECA Alien Romulus, which I am so excited for. And anything else that they come down the line with. NECA is incredible. It is hard for me to want to get into any other companies because, like, if I wanted to do like custom figures like this, these guys are pretty expensive. That's not something that someone like me can collect all the time. So I really do like NECA. I think NECA is an incredible company. But all right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by, and until the next time we meet.